The world hides secrets deeper than any ocean and darker than any cave. There are places and objects so mysterious that even modern science stands speechless before them. A battery that can generate electricity thousands of years before modern power was discovered. Stones cut so precisely that even lasers would struggle to replicate them. Temples built from a single piece of rock. And calendars that predict cosmic events more accurately than NASA's computers. Today, on WorldMyst Curiosity, we are taking you on a journey through 10 ancient mysteries that defy logic, science, and time itself. So tighten your seatbelt, because what you're about to hear will make you question everything you know about human history. 1. The Baghdad Battery, 2,000 years ahead of its time. It was in 1938 near Baghdad that archaeologists unearthed a small clay jar. Inside it was a copper cylinder and an iron rod. At first, it looked like an ordinary artifact, until scientists realized it could produce electricity when filled with vinegar or lemon juice. Could this be the world's first battery, built 2,000 years ago? But then comes the real question. What did they need electricity for? Some researchers believe it was used for electroplating, coating metals with gold or silver. Others suggest it might have been a part of some ritual device, used to deliver divine shocks during ceremonies. Whatever the truth is, the Baghdad Battery whispers one thing, that our ancestors might have known much more than we think. 2. The Great Pyramid of Giza, not a tomb, but a power plant. They say every stone tells a story, and the stones of the Great Pyramid tell a story that challenges everything we've been taught. We were told it was a tomb, a resting place for a pharaoh. What if the Great Pyramid was an ancient energy device? The king's chamber is made entirely of solid granite, a material known to generate electric charge under pressure. The layout, angles, and chambers inside the pyramid are so perfectly aligned, it's as if the entire structure was designed to harness and channel energy. Was this just coincidence, or a sign that ancient Egypt had unlocked the secrets of wireless energy long before Tesla? 3. Ancient flying machines, the Vimanas. Thousands of years before the Wright brothers, ancient texts spoke of something incredible: machines that could fly through the sky, dive underwater, and travel to space. In the Sanskrit epic Vaimanika Shastra, detailed blueprints of these flying crafts, called Vimanas, are described. They were said to be powered by solar energy, Mercury engines, and mysterious anti-gravity forces. NASA engineers who studied these texts in the 20th century were stunned. Some designs match the aerodynamics of modern aircraft. Could this mean that ancient civilizations had contact with advanced beings, or perhaps rediscovered a lost technology we have yet to understand? 4. Dolavira, the water, engineering of the gods. Amidst the desert ruins of India lies the ancient city of Dolavira, a civilization that mastered water management thousands of years ago. When the world today struggles with water scarcity, Dolavira had already built a perfect system, with reservoirs, stone filtration, overflow channels, and rainwater harvesting. Every drop was precious, collected, purified, and stored. This wasn't just survival, it was engineering genius, achieved when humans had barely discovered iron. Maybe the solution to our modern crises lies not in the future, but buried deep in our past. 5. The impossible stone cuts of Ellora and Pumapunku. Modern engineers use lasers and diamond cutters, but thousands of years ago, someone carved temples in stone so perfectly that even today's machines can't replicate them. The Kailasa temple at Ellora, carved from a single mountain, was chiseled from top to bottom, not bottom to top. One mistake, and the entire structure could have collapsed. Meanwhile, in Bolivia, the site of Pumapunku contains stones of diorite, harder than steel, cut with mathematical precision, 90-degree angles, and interlocking grooves like modern machinery. Were these made using sound waves, vibration tools, or alien technology? We may never know. But these monuments prove that ancient people possessed a science we've forgotten. 6. Archimedes' death ray, the ancient laser weapon, 212 BC, Sicily. Greek inventor Archimedes stands on the shore, facing a Roman invasion. No cannons, no gunpowder, only mirrors. As sunlight hit the polished bronze mirrors, the beams converged on enemy ships, and within minutes, the wooden ships caught fire. For centuries, this was dismissed as myth, but in 2005, MIT students recreated it, and it worked. The target burst into flames under pure sunlight. So, did Archimedes really invent the world's first solar laser weapon? A mystery that blurs the line between science and legend. 7. The ancient Chinese seismograph, 2,000-year-old technology. In 132, AD, Chinese scientist Zhang Heng built a bronze device that could detect earthquakes. And not just detect them, but also show their direction. The mechanism had 8 dragons holding bronze balls, each representing a compass direction. When an earthquake occurred, the dragon facing the quake's origin dropped its ball into the mouth of a frog below, signaling the direction of the tremor. Even modern scientists are amazed by its precision. While the rest of the world called earthquakes the wrath of gods, China had already built the first working seismograph in history. 8. Roman concrete, the material that heals itself. 2,000 years ago, the Romans built structures that still stand tall. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, without cracks, without decay. Modern concrete crumbles in a century, but Roman concrete, it heals itself. Its secret ingredient, volcanic ash, reacts with seawater to fill any cracks, growing stronger over time. Even NASA and MIT researchers today are studying this self-healing formula to build eco-friendly structures. Perhaps the future of construction lies hidden in the ruins of Rome. 9. The Mayan calendar, the cosmic code. When the modern world lived in darkness, the Maya civilization read the stars like a book. Their calendar wasn't just for months or years. It tracked planetary cycles, solar eclipses, and cosmic alignments with unbelievable accuracy. In 2012, many thought the Mayan calendar predicted the end of the world, but in truth, it marked the end of one great cycle and the dawn of another. Their astronomical understanding was so advanced that modern astronomy software still confirms their data as nearly perfect. So, did the Maya just observe the skies? Or were they guided by something greater? Each of these ancient mysteries tells us something profound, that progress isn't always a straight line forward. Perhaps somewhere in time, humanity reached heights of science and understanding we've long forgotten. Maybe we are not discovering the future, we're simply remembering our past. If this journey through lost knowledge fascinated you, hit that like button, share it with your curious friends, and subscribe to WorldMyst Curiosity, because the next mystery might just change everything you believe about our world.